What happened to the XR? The XR hype started in 2018 with the XRs dominating the leaderboards, so we already knew they were epic for going huge. But then Yannick moved on to the XR and showed us what was possible with this kite, pioneering almost all of the first kite loop board-offs with rotations. This kite made it so easy to go massive and throw huge loops. The loops weren't amazing, but the height was so good that didn't matter. In the 2 years that followed, Yannick put the XR in the spotlight as the best competition kite for big air. But then at the end of 2021, other riders, arguably with less natural talent, started to beat Yannick. Why? There were faster looping and faster catching kites coming onto the market. The 7 meter was still amazing for your first loops, as you can see with my student Chris throwing his first loops on it. But the 8 meter could barely keep up, and the 9 and 10 meter didn't stand a chance. What did that mean for you guys? It meant that you had options for a safer progression on your kite loop journey, not only because other kites would enable you to loop in lighter winds than the XR, but also because the kite would be more likely to catch you. If you were like me, wanting to do your first kite loop board-off late back rolls, this kite was no longer the best choice for you. It was clear that the reign of the XR as the best competition and progression kite was over. You see, high jumps and fast loops are at odds with each other, because one of the things that makes a kite turn and loop fast is surface area in the wingtips, which acts like rudders for the kite. But one of the things that makes a kite jump high is more surface area in the upward facing part of the canopy. The XR is a jumping machine, but it's not the best kite for looping. So over the years, Core has had the challenge of making a kite which can jump almost as high as the XR, but loops so well that an amateur can do the best loops of their life on it. And pro riders can do doubles or even triples on it. Sure, epic kite loops on flatter kites like the XR are doable, as shown by guys like Yannick and Hill, but you and I, we don't just want doable. We want the best kite for the job, the kite that's going to enable insane progression and help us reach our kite goals safely in one piece. Now that kite is here, and it's called the Pace Pro. But don't listen to me. Let's hear from a customer.
What's up, bro?
How's it going?
Good, and you?
Good, good.
Answer the questions honestly,
Mm-hmm.
as though you're just answering to a mate. Forget that I'm a core rider.
Okay, okay.
So you were riding the XR Pro before, and now you're on the Pace.
Yes.
How are you finding the Pace?
I find it like a completely different kite. Like before I was riding the XR Pro, and like it's a super nice kite, like for boosting, you get a lot of hang time. But every time I was looping, like you get so much yank, and it was really difficult for me to get the confidence, like to really like throw those loops when I was like overpowered. Like even on the 10, like I was really looping the 10. And then just now I got the Pace. I just had the sessions on the 10 meter Pace. The very first loop I threw, like I thought, okay, I was going to eat shit. Straight above me, like I couldn't even like have the time to get a reaction, and I was already above my head. Like so confidence inspiring, and yeah, I was just like ready to try new stuff, like which I have never tried before, like on XR Pro.
Cool.
So really stoked about that one.
If someone asks you like, hey, should I get the Pace Pro? What's your honest answer?
Definitely. I was also afraid like, maybe it was not the right decision to buy another new kite, but like as soon as I got on the kite, I was like really understanding what the hype was all about. So
Cool,
yeah.
man.
Look at these clips of me on the 10 meter. A 10 meter is not supposed to loop this well. It loops like a dream, jumps super high, and it's so easy to use. I've already been having some insane progress on this kite, and it's only the beginning of the journey. I've managed to land the Yannick loop on the 10 meter. I'm feeling so confident with my back roll takeoffs. And I'm doing the necessary preparations for the kite loop board off late back roll to the left. And I plan on going for that one in Brazil in a couple weeks. I can't wait. Trust me, this video isn't some marketing bullshit to get you to spend money on something that isn't going to make a difference in your life. This kite will help you stay safe as you're learning to do the biggest loops and tricks of your life. So if you want to do the biggest jumps of your life, then get the XR. But if you want to do the most exciting thing in the world of kiting, big mega loops, then get the Pace Pro. Honestly, I think the Pace is the best big air kite in the world right now. I've also put the link to my WhatsApp in the description below, so you can reach out to me if you've got any questions about kites. I'd be happy to respond. Now guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you got any questions or anything to say, drop that in the comments. Otherwise, I made another video for you and I think you're gonna love it. You can watch that one over here and you can subscribe over here. Muchos besos and adios.